Welcome, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Today we have some high-impact news that we are sure you'll love, so stay with us until the end to get all the details about one of the most electrifying players to ever pass through our beloved franchise. Antonio Brown, the former star receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers, has recently been named one of the top 10 receivers in NFL history. This news comes thanks to Ian Valentino of the 33rd team, who ranked Brown 8th on his list of the greatest receivers of all time. This recognition places Brown in an exclusive list alongside football giants like Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Calvin Johnson. Truly impressive company. Let's break down why Antonio Brown deserves this prestigious place in football history. Between 2013 and 2018, Brown achieved an unprecedented feat in the NFL, recording over 100 receptions and 1,000 yards in each of those 6 consecutive seasons. This level of consistency and excellence is unmatched in the sport's history. In fact, Brown not only reached these marks but exceeded expectations every year. During his career, Brown was selected for 7 Pro Bowls, an honor that recognizes the best players of each season. Additionally, he was named to the first-team All-Pro 4 times, meaning he was considered one of the best players in his position not just once, but 4 times. He was also part of the NFL 2010's All-Decade Team, an honor that acknowledges players who dominated throughout an entire decade. Brown's statistics are simply astounding. Throughout his career, he amassed a total of 928 receptions for 12,291 yards and 83 touchdowns in 146 games. To put this in perspective, his 83 touchdowns tie him with Calvin Johnson, another great receiver of his generation and a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility. In his most spectacular season, 2015, Brown had 136 receptions and 1,834 yards, leading the league in both categories. That year, he proved to be an unstoppable force on the field, earning the respect and admiration of fans and critics alike. However, Brown's career was not without off-field controversies. Various personal situations and questionable decisions affected his longevity in the league, limiting his production after the age of 31. After this point, he only managed to record 91 receptions for 1,084 yards and 9 touchdowns. These off-field issues have cast a shadow over his incredible talent and on-field performance. Despite these problems, his impact and legacy as one of the best receivers of the 2010s is undeniable. The debate over whether Antonio Brown deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame has been a topic of discussion among football experts and fans. Although he is not expected to be chosen in his first year of eligibility, many, including former Steelers executives like Kevin Colbert, firmly believe that Brown deserves a place in Canton. Colbert, in a recent interview on the All Things Covered podcast, stated that there is no doubt Brown is a Hall of Famer. According to Colbert, Brown's achievements and statistics speak for themselves, and although his career had an abrupt end, his dominance in the 2010s is comparable to any other elite receiver. Antonio Brown has left an indelible mark on NFL history and in the hearts of Steelers fans. His ability to dominate the game during his prime is something that will always be remembered. Although his career was cut short by off-field issues, there is no doubt that his talent and achievements on the field place him among the greatest of all time. Kyle Allen chooses the Pittsburgh Steelers, a thoughtful and well-considered decision. Kyle Allen, the new quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, granted an exclusive interview to Steelers Now to discuss his decision to join the team this season. Despite having several options on the table, Allen felt that joining the Steelers was a clear and straightforward choice. This move comes after a significant change in the Steelers' quarterback lineup during the offseason. Allen found Pittsburgh to be an attractive environment with a rich football culture that convinced him to sign with the team. "It's always been a respected and solid program," Allen commented in his interview with Steelers Now. "The quarterback room is really interesting and the overall team situation is promising. When the opportunity arose, I had no doubts. I was excited to be part of something so special. It was a pretty easy decision for me." Although he won't start the season as the starting quarterback, Allen, who is 28 years old and in his 7th season in the NFL, brings vast experience to the team in his backup role. "I feel very comfortable in my current role," Allen explained. "I've played every year of my career, always ready to step on the field when needed. I've been around a lot of football and always supported my teammates in the quarterback room. My goal is always to make everyone better and help the team win whenever the opportunity arises. Before joining the Steelers, Allen had the opportunity to play with the Carolina Panthers, Washington football team, Houston Texans, and Buffalo Bills. After a promising start to his career, Allen is prepared to bring all his experience and knowledge to Pittsburgh, hoping to be ready for any important situation that may arise during the season. Allen signed a one-year contract with the Steelers during this offseason, making him an unrestricted free agent at the end of the 2024 campaign. This new chapter in Pittsburgh represents a significant opportunity for Allen, both to contribute to the team and to prove his worth on the field. Dak Prescott could be the next Steelers star in 2025. Rumors are swirling that Dak Prescott, the talented quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, could be donning the black and gold of Pittsburgh in 2025. Yes, you read that right, Dak Prescott might be the next big star for the Steelers. Currently, our quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, will be free agents at the end of this season. This means that if neither of them manages to impress and stand out this year, the Steelers will have the freedom to explore other options without significant financial repercussions. According to renowned ESPN analyst Jeremy Fowler, Dak Prescott could be the long-term solution our team is seeking. Fowler recently shared his perspective on this situation on the show This Is Football. I'm thinking about Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson could play great, but he only has a minimal one-year contract for $1 million. And Justin Fields doesn't have his fifth-year option secured. Maybe Dak Prescott is the long-term answer. This opinion has generated much excitement among fans and experts alike. On the other hand, the Dallas Cowboys do not anticipate extending Prescott's contract before the 2024 season. This would open the possibility of him playing his last season under the current contract. Jerry Jones, the Cowboys owner, has made clear his high regard for Prescott. When I think of Dak, he is one of those well-paid players who hasn't won a Super Bowl but whom I believe can do it, said Jones. I think there are a handful of quarterbacks playing who haven't won a Super Bowl but will. Dak is one of them. I'm firm on that. We're where we are, ready and prepared for this year. The idea of Prescott in Pittsburgh is not new. In March, well-known host Rich Eisen also mentioned the possibility of Prescott joining the Steelers in 2025. On The Rich Eisen Show, Eisen commented, "What if the player they gave the main position to doesn't turn out to be the right one? What if they see Justin Fields and decide he's not the right man? Maybe the Steelers are completely interested in Dak and let him finish his career in Pittsburgh." This situation presents a very interesting scenario for the Steelers in 2024. With Wilson and Fields in the mix, the team is making low-risk, high-potential moves. Both quarterbacks have the opportunity to prove their worth this season. But if things don't go as planned, there will be no harm or detriment to the team. The Steelers can restart in 2025 and consider bringing in Prescott if he is available. It's fascinating to think about how this story will unfold throughout the year. Steelers fans should stay tuned and follow every move closely. The future of our team could be in the hands of Dak Prescott, a quarterback with the talent and determination necessary to lead us to glory. So, dear Steelers fans, stay connected and keep up with all the updates. This season promises to be one of the most exciting in recent team history. We will continue to report every development as this thrilling story unfolds. Here, on your Steelers News channel, we will keep you informed of everything.